What's going on, folks? Today I just want to kind of talk about how to live a balanced life and just how to keep your daily life equalized and yeah, stuff like that. So let's get into it. So to start, I think that one of the best things that you can do to equalize your life is some leisure, definitely not too much leisure, but it's always good to have some pleasure in your life and to just make sure that you're rested and you're having a good time, enjoying your days. And whether that's just like 20 minutes a day or an hour a day, something like that, just as long as you're getting some comfort, doing something that you want to do, doing something that you like because you want to do it, not because you're being forced to do it or somebody else wants you to do it. Just make sure that you have some you time and you don't let people get in the way of that. Just clear some time out for yourself and yourself only and just enjoy yourself, spend some time on you and just do something fun. So next, I want to talk about what will probably be the biggest part of your life, and that's either school or work, like your responsibilities, the stuff that you have to do every day, and make sure definitely that you put a lot of time into it and do the best of your ability. I mean, it doesn't always have to be the absolute best, but just make sure what you're providing is good quality, and just make sure that you're actually trying on what you're doing and just put some effort in, So that's probably going to take up the most time out of your day. And that's why it's important to provide some good work and, actually have some confidence in what you're doing and just putting forth some good effort, have a good work ethic about yourself, because good work ethic will help you in so many ways. Like, good work ethic will help you not only in your daily life, but it'll help you land opportunities, it'll help you in your relationships, anything like that. So definitely try to have good work ethic in not even just your daily responsibilities, but everything you do if you can. So next would be like your responsibilities at home, outside of the workplace or school. Stuff like housework, just keeping your room clean, things like that. Now, I can't exactly say I'm a saint because my room's kind of messy right now, but just make sure that you stay in the routine of just, keeping things in check, just making sure everything's not necessarily like nice, but, organized, and just everything's somewhat tidy, and it'll help a lot. Like, having things clean and tidy will help you just have a clearer mind, and it helps you think so much, and it gives you the room to move, and it's like a breath of fresh air. Because if you're cluttered and then you are able to like organize it and throw away what you don't need, all that stuff, it will help tremendously, because it's like letting off baggage. Like, it's comparable to when you have a lot of emotions and you're able to talk them out and release them. It's the same thing, really, just in a physical aspect, and it helps so much to just have a clean area and like room or workspace, anything like that. It will help tremendously in just so many aspects. It makes things so much easier, and you don't even realize it until you do it. But like, speaking from personal experience, when I have a bunch of things in my room, whether it be dishes or clothes that are strewn about or anything like that, and I just clean them, take like 15 minutes and just tidy things up, it just helps so much. Like, It lets me think better. I don't have to stress about it, and it's just extremely beneficial. And especially at home, because that's where you reside. That's where, after you've done your work, after you've done everything, that's where you come home to rest. So if you have a clean, tidy area to just come home, rest, and not have to worry about it, it helps like so much. And to tie it all together, it's really important to find a way to balance these things out, because if you focus too much on one or another, it'll throw your scales off, and it can just mess you up a lot. Like, if you aren't able to find a way to equalize these things, you can, like, take example workaholics. They spend so much time on their work that they don't have enough time left over to give to their family or their friends, or, you know, like I was saying, clean, or just have some leisure time, anything like that. Workaholics just spend all their time on their work, and it's very devastating. And a lot of people get divorces or break up or stuff like that because you're not giving some of your time to them, and they're not receiving anything from you. So at that point, it's understandable to not want to stay around, because you're not really receiving anything out of, whether it be a relationship or anything like that. It's just not helpful, and you're not really gaining anything from it, so what's the point of sticking around? So on the other side of that, there is like laziness and not putting enough time towards your work or your responsibilities. And on that aspect, it's kind of the same thing, but in reverse. You're dedicating so much time to leisure and pleasure, or just not doing anything, that you're not giving enough time to those other aspects of your life, and it can be detrimental, because it can ruin relationships, it can ruin your work, it can ruin your schooling, no matter what it may be. It's very bad to, you know, not put forth any effort or little effort, but it's also bad to put in too much effort. So just try to find a way to balance these things out. And like I always say, routine is one of the best things that can help you balance these things out. Like, create a schedule, do school. Well, for people that go to school in person, you have to do school for 7 hours, something along the lines of that. And if you're online schooling, do school for like this amount of hours, and then once you're done with that, do your housework or chores, anything like that. And then after that, dedicate some time to leisure, you know, whether it be video games or going outside or anything like that, you know, drawing, something like that. Just make sure you have enough time for yourself, but also make sure you put enough time into those other things. So yeah, I think this is going to be a bit of a shorter video, but I don't know, I might do a double upload. So, but yeah, just, it's very helpful to live a balanced life. And yeah, that's just my 2 cents on it, and it's really all I have for today. So see ya.